Good evening and welcome to NBL 11 Aside Season 2. This is match number 19. Espnoyal FC faces Majaz FC. We saw a tremendous game with United fourth face and Krakens here. And now some amazing game we will be seeing by Majaz FC and Espnoyal FC. Espnoyal here, wonderful team members they have. And there we kick off the game. Will be interesting to see what this game how this game unfolds in fact. Espinal FC is coming off from 2 draws. In the previous game with Bafa, they won by 2 goals in fact. They will look to go home victorious. Majaz on the other hand, one of the revered players of this league, a rival for most of the majority of the teams in fact. They've won 2 games previously. Richmond Town FC and Krakens FC. On the right, green jersey is Majaz FC. And on the left is Espnoyal FC in red jersey. Espnoyal take their roots and playing style from Spanish team here. Quite interesting to see teams with such history and beliefs come into and play here at the NBL. Majaz FC though have a wonderful history too. The name Majaz is from a locality based in UAE. And that's where the founders initially were playing. On the streets of UAE too. Here at the HL grounds at NBL, what a story it is. Majaz taking control of that ball. Wonderful attempt at the dribble here. If you're tuning in now, we'd like to let you know that this is the NBL 11-a-side Season 2 tournament, and over the past 4 weeks, we have managed to gain 200 new subscribers. That is a testament to the love that you've shown to the players here and the league. That is such a proud moment here for us at the NBL. It's only the start to many more subscribers, many more fans showing up here at the NBL, at the HAL grounds. Samuel with that throw, but Muzammil Majaz passed it on to his team. Wonderful opportunity for Majaz. Will it convert? But way off the penalty box here. The referee did come into attack. Wonderfully done by Ayush. Lost opportunity for Majaz. Majaz here, slowly but steadily going into that penalty box. Pikupu here with the ball. And another opportunity. But that is an offside. That was a very close one, something that the team will definitely regret. They almost had it. It came in quite early on, in fact. Only the first 10 minutes of the game, but unfortunately, these small mistakes will prove to be very costly for the team. Where the early 10 minutes of the game, Espanoyal FC faces off Majaz FC. It's been quite amazing how both teams here trying to take control of the ball, trying to take possession of it. Wonderful opportunity there. An offside. It is again. This is in fact the second one of such incidents. The team will definitely look to go easy as the match progresses. The first yellow card for the team. Wonderful game here by both teams. Quite amazing how both teams try to take control of the ball and go on a quick counter attack. In fact, Dinesh here at number 9 with that kick. Both teams are battling it out in the middle. In fact, they really need to go into the penalty box. Message out to his team member. Wonderfully done here. Wonderfully done by Espnoyal FC. A good interception. Read it very well. And came right in between and gave that header. Wonderful opportunity there. Went straight into that penalty box. Espnoyal FC slowly but steadily improving and going into that penalty box. Wonderful game by Espnoyal. Wonderfully intercepted by Espnoyal here. We're at the initial 18 minutes of the game. Espnoyal FC nil, Majaz FC nil. Both teams have played tremendously well in the entire league. Espnoyal FC is coming off from 1 win and 2 draws. And you can see how the team has slowly tried to gain possession and put that ball into the penalty box. They will look to go home victorious today. And they are definitely playing for it. I mean, complete on the attack. They need to have more control and possession of that ball. Dinesh with the ball for Majaz FC. Pulls it. Wonderfully well intercepted, but called by the ref. Akash for Majaz FC. Will be taking that. Good shot. Will it convert? He's outnumbered by Espnoyal here, but managed to take control of that ball. Good call by the ref here. Majaz with that long pass. Will it convert? Out it goes. We've seen how in the previous game too, these long passes have definitely not come in handy for both teams, especially in the initial. Dinesh with that ball. Will he be able to convert it? And Espnoyal takes control. Akash with the ball of Majaz FC. Passes it on to his team. Manages to take control again. But out it goes. Espnoyal really here trying to take control of that ball. It's amazing how Majaz, they are the runners up in fact of this season 1. A river team, and it's very well shown here at this game. Espnoyal really trying to up their game, take control of that ball. But Majaz is proving to be really strong, pressing them against that defensive lineup. Majaz with that slow but steady possession, they will look to really put that ball into that penalty box and score their first goal. And they take control, but they are outnumbered by Majaz. Majaz again back in control of the ball. We're left with only 5 minutes for the first half. And it's quite amazing how Majaz FC have really managed to take control of that ball. Dinesh here on that attack. Wonderfully done. He's contributed amazingly well for that team. In fact, the players at the defensive line too. Muzammil at 3. Done tremendously well. Akash at 6. Tremendous football here by Majaz FC. No wonder they are a very revered team of the NBL. Akash with that kick passes it on. Majaz on the attack here. And another offside. Rahul with control passes it on to his team member. Akash with the ball. Wonderful pass back to Muzammil. Dinesh with that kick, but again another offside. These small mistakes are proving to be very costly. Majaz FC have major control of that ball, in possession, a strong team. They're coming with 2 previous wins, but unfortunately these mistakes proving to be very costly for the team. Let us know, who do you think will really take home the victory here? Espnoyal FC versus Majaz FC. The match is very interesting, in fact. A wonderful example of how, despite having control of the ball, it doesn't really mean that it might turn into a goal. Silly mistakes can prove to be very costly for the team. Because it's just one opportunity that your opponent is waiting for. That one narrow gap, that one pass, and one assist, and you never know they we just scored that first goal. Majaz with that kick. Good long kick, but way too off the goal post. Nobody on the other hand. A lost opportunity for Espanyol. And that brings us to the end of the first half. It's been a wonderful game so far. Espanyol FC nil, Majaz FC nil. We've seen how Majaz, a revered team here, the runner-up for the first season, had major control of that ball. Espanyol did give two shots on the target and two shots off the target. Majaz, though, despite having the major position of the ball, got no shots on the target, only two shots off the target. In fact, they lost many opportunities because of the offside, and that is something they will look to really change in the second half of the game. Wonderful defensive though line by Majaz FC, two saves, wonderful save. Let's see what turns out in the second half of the game. Espanyol FC nil, Majaz FC nil. Will this be a draw, or which team will go home victorious? Let us know in the comments below. We're left with only one subscriber for it to turn into 400. We're at 399. It's amazing how over the past few weeks, the love that you have showered. Subscribe to our channel, share this with your friends and family. And we are here at the NBL to only grow and to show and celebrate the talent of Namma Uru. Who do you think will take home this victory here between Espanyol FC and Majaz FC? Let us know in the comments below. And with that, we begin the second half of this amazing game. Espanyol FC nil, Majaz FC nil. Espanyol have played tremendously well. They've not had possession, but I'm sure they would have re-strategized themselves. And they will look to go home victorious. They've had 2 draws previously with Krakens FC and Mahesh Raj. They've had a tremendous win with Bafa. They won by 2 goals. And a team like Espanyol, which really has improved over the previous game, they will look to use that experience to their advantage and make the most out of this game with Majaz FC. The team is already really battling it out against for that position of the ball. Amazing football by the players of Espanyol FC. If you're tuning in, this is the Namma Bengaluru League 11-a-side Season 2. We are at match 19. Espanyol FC versus Majaz FC. We've seen some tremendous game here. First half we saw some tremendous game by Majaz FC, but unfortunately, lot of missed opportunities because of some mistakes by the team. Plenty of offsides which cost them a lot. They will look to really work on that. With the possession of that ball, they can turn things around. Rahul will be taking that corner. Will it convert? Dinesh with that ball. Called by the ref. Majaz with that opportunity, but out it goes. These small opportunities by Majaz can go a long way for the team. Rahul again will be taking that. He will look to make the most out of this. consistent opportunities, but unfortunately, way off the mark, way off that goalpost, too high. Two straight consecutive opportunities by Majaz FC. And Espanoyal will make the most out of it again. Wonderfully intercepted by Majaz there. Marthu at jersey number 36, the centre midfield. Espanoyal trying to take control of that ball. Wonderfully done here by the team. He's outnumbered by Majaz. They're proving to be too good on their feet. That is the yellow card. Yellow card for Kanik here. They will look to play easy here. If you're tuning in to the game now, this is match number 19, Espanoyal FC versus Majaz FC. It's been some amazing football. We can't be proud and happy. We cannot but be proud and happy about the love that you've shown us over the past few weeks. Some amazing love that you have showered at us. We've received 200 subscribers over the past few weeks. And that's a testament to the love for the game and to the players here at the NBL. Only many more that we will get. Majaz with another. Will that convert? They made it, but called in by the ref. There's some serious discussion happening that could have. Wonderfully done, Majaz FC. They got to corner kicks last time. They were not able to convert it. And with that continuous pressing into the Espanyol's defensive lineup, managed to get another corner kick, another opportunity, and they slowly nutmegged it into that penalty box and into the goal post. Wonderful game here by Majaz. Steady, slow, and into the goal post. That's how they've done it. We're left with only 18 minutes of the game. It's amazing how much FC here have managed to hold that position of the ball. Espanyol FC will look to take control of that ball. And as a team, they've been tremendous, in fact, Espanyol, especially with their last match with Bafa. Some tremendous football they've played. With Krakens too, they managed to score that one goal, get that into a draw. They will look to make the most of the remaining 18 minutes, 18 very precious minutes of the game, and that can just turn the tables. They could probably get that into another draw, or if not, if they prove to be very consistent, steady, slow, and into that penalty box, it could probably be two. And opportunity for Espanyol FC. Looks like outnumbered by the Majaz team. What will happen? Will it go into that penalty box? Majaz back in control. The Kupu here at 10, passes it on. It was almost at that aisle, nobody on the other side. Another opportunity for Majaz FC. Kupu with that kick. Espnoyal looking to take back that ball way too high into almost towards that goalkeeper himself. Espanoyal here trying to make most of every minute, trying to take control of that ball. Amazing football by the team. They've been tremendous here in taking control, in attempting to be really quick on their feet and take control of the ball. Tremendous football by Espanoyal. It's Majaz FC 1, Espanoyal 0. What will happen in the remaining of the game? What do you think? Espanoyal is definitely giving a good fight. Majaz seem to be too good, in fact, for Espanoyal. But you never know. The team can just come back quick and take control of that ball and put it into that penalty box. One opportunity is what Espanoyal needs. Just one opportunity to make it into that penalty box. Espanoyal, wonderful attempt at taking control. Martu here, passes it on to his team. Another opportunity. What? And that was wonderfully done by Martu. Wonderfully done. Passed it on to his teammate. He assisted very well. The goalkeeper here, Ayush, did go on attack, tried to save it, but unfortunately, it is another goal. For Majaz FC 2, Espanoyal 0. Espanoyal will look to come back, take control of that ball. That is Rahul for Majaz FC. Wonderful football there. We saw Marthu on the attack. He passed it on to Rahul. Rahul went straight into that penalty box without any fear. Kicked it. With good attempt though by Ayush, goalkeeper for Espanoyal. But he was definitely outnumbered as well in the defensive lineup. And that was their weak point. Yeah. Good attempt by Majaz, making sure every opportunity is used well. Such a turn of tables here. We're left with only 11 minutes. Can Espanoyal score those 2 goals? Can they take it for a draw? Every passing minute, it looks like they are losing control, but can they manage to turn the tables? Majaz so far has been tremendous with having control of that ball, with especially players like Dinesh here at number 9, Marthu at 36, and Rahul, the centre mid. Wonderful assist by him. Team is proving to be too good for Espanyol. They will look to go home victorious with their third win. That is today with Espanyol. Can Espanyol turn the tables with only 10 minutes left? Espanyol, wonderful. Another one opportunity for Espanyol, but just above the goal post. Wonderfully done. They are trying to get back in control of the game. Amazing football here at the HAL ground. A quick tackle and counter attack by Espanyol. That was Kanik there with that attempt, but just above the goal post, unfortunately. Espanyol trying to make the most here. Take control of the ball. Another opportunity. Will it convert? But called by the referee here. Dinesh with that long kick. Passes it on to his team member. Marthu here, 36, passes it on again. Wonderfully intercepted by Espanyol, but again taken by Majaz FC. Good long pass there. We're left with only 5 minutes of the game here, and with every passing second, it looks like Majaz FC is going home victorious. They need 2 more goals, and some called by the ref here. Amazing how Espanoyal is battling it out to take control of that ball. Majaz FC is quite good on their feet, and too good in fact for Espanoyal. It's amazing how Espanoyal here as a team have really battling it out to take control of that ball. Amazing teamwork. Will they make the most out of this opportunity? Can they score that first goal for Espanoyal? We'll get to know in a few more seconds. And just off the goal post. Espanoyal here again, trying to take control with only a few more minutes. Can they manage to score that another goal? That will make a lot of difference to the team. Really good running by Dinesh here. Even at the last few minutes, they want to make the most out of this and score that another goal. But easily saved by Ayush here. FC here trying to take control of the ball, but unfortunately they have no time in their hands. Majaz, even at the last minute of the game, they are trying to push it into that penalty box. Amazing as a team how they've consistently managed to push it into the penalty box. And at the last minutes of the game, you have another yellow card here. Not something that the team would really wish for. Espnoyal FC here trying to take control of the ball. Good pass to the team member. Kanik here with the ball. Can he manage to put it in? But wonderfully deflected, tackled by Arsa here of Majaz FC. He came right from the back and managed to deflect it into the side. A corner opportunity for Espnoyal in the last minute of the game. Will they be able to make the most out of this? Can they turn the tables? Last few minutes, that one goal and an opportunity, and can they do it? Some serious discussion happening, arguments with the ref. With that, We come to the end of the second game for today. We've seen some tremendous game here at the NBL 11-a-side Season 2. Espnoyal FC nil. Espnoyal FC 1. Majaz FC 2. Such an exciting match this was at the last minutes of the game. How they managed to really turn the tables. Espnoyal FC. Wonderful game by Espnoyal. They will look to go home at least a little more happier. Majaz FC 2, Espnoyal 1. Majaz FC had major control of that ball. They had 4 shots on the target and managed to convert a few. Majaz FC 2, Espnoyal 1. And with that, we come to the end.